Memories. Ah, Benny, HAVOK, Steve. Seems like only yesterday we were tearing the house down, Club. Hey, kitty, how you going? Just talking about two ball blokes that kind of leached off us a few years ago. Yeah. Nah, look, guys, you did your best. You came in hot in RCW back in 2019. You thought you'd go after the biggest cheeses possible. Take a big bite out of Team SAS-C. It was the hottest thing going. In 2019, we were tearing it down. We even closed HQ down at the end of the year. Can you believe it? The main event. Second on the card. Main event, though. How good, guys. I mean, I even entered myself in the Riot City Rumble. Got eliminated, but you got Steve deported. It was all over the place. It was fun times. Especially when I dropped that, sweet elbow in you, Ben. The crowd was going, go Jimmy, Steve, Ben, you suck. They weren't really chanting much for you anyway, but still, I just threw that in there. Now it is time to relive what was the best thing going in 2019. Way before I decided to manage Jet Armstrong, I was shining the South African superstar bright like a blood diamond. Here it is, Steve Miller versus HAVOK. Really, it was, Team SAS-C versus Benny and HAVOK, because if you think about it, there was much drama going on inside the ring as there was outside of it. Now you can experience it all in RCW Blast, the hottest show on YouTube. Second hottest only to behind the scenes with Jimmy C. But I digress.
Residents of Riot City, my name is Carmine Leguzio, and welcome to a brand new episode of RCW Blast. Angus R, Dacey, welcome to the show.
Thank you. The historian Angus R, Dacey is here, Carmine. We're in the RCW control room once again, and we are going to be talking about one of our personal favorite rivalries on this edition of RCW Blast. It is the 2019 feud between Steve Miller and the Master of Mayhem, HAVOK.
But don't forget, just as important, the managers, Benjamin Rosenthal.
Rosenthal?
I think Jimmy called him Rosenthal, but I don't think
the guy who looks like Ron Howard.
Yeah, that guy. And Jimmy C. The hatred was palpable between these four guys, and they had really just so many memorable moments that we demanded we get on camera, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This was as much told in the ring as it was told outside of the ring.
Spot on.
And we are going to go to the very beginning of this this rivalry between these four men. It is Key to the City 2019. And now, we mentioned this on the first edition of RCW Blast.
This is it.
This is something that unless you were in the building on the night this event took place, you would never have seen this.
This is really exciting. So, for the first time ever, for probably most of you, check it out.
We are moments away from the Key to the City. The key to the City ladder match.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
here with Team SAS-C.
Yes, you are.
Jimmy C and Steve Miller.
You are indeed. I was about to call you Fuey Fuser, but you're not Shawnee Sean still. Where's
Fuey?
He usually does these sort of things.
Fuey.
One of the two. Hey, okay, now, who are you?
I'm Andy.
Andy, we could do something with this, okay? Yeah. Andy!
Anderson!
Andy Anderson! Yes, mate. Okay, you can go and ask a question now. It's okay, we'll do it for you.
Let's do it.
Since it's your first time. So, Miller Killer, tonight, here, Key to the City, ladder match. There's 5 other people, and there's... I didn't finish my promo yet. I know it's good, but
Was that good? Is that why he's clapping?
I think he was.
Hey! That was loud.
Yeah, could
My
you
ears. Miller.
There was like one...
Shut up, kid! The adults need to talk. How old are you?
27.
27. It's 27. 27. When you were 7 years old, my business associate, HAVOK, was wrestling. In his prime. And you're telling me, shut the hell up and listen. You're telling me that this 27-year-old punk has an opportunity at the RCW Championship in a ladder match.
He does. I do.
You do? How good's that?
And you've been disrespected again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The utter contempt and disrespect shown by young upstarts such as you two little idiots when we are here being trailblazers in this industry.
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Trailblazers. That's a nice looking blazer. Wish it fit you because it would look a lot better on someone like Steve Miller and myself. But, you know, you've been in this business for a long time, haven't you, Havok? That's right, yeah, you're good and all that. But you say in your prime? Yeah, that was about, you know, a fair while ago. Tonight's main event, the ladder match that Miller Killer's in, it's a ladder match, not a walk-in frames match. So we'll go be in the main event, and you guys can watch us and see Miller Killer win the key of the city, okay? Maybe he might give you a shot one day. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time.
Miller tips a chair out of Toro's feet. Big uppercut. And an elbow to follow.
Come on, Miller. Wait a minute, did I just say that?
You did. Just think of the dancing you can do if he was victorious tonight, Sean.
I do not dance their theme song.
You dance their theme song every time it's on, Sean. You know it's true.
Steve Miller getting that ladder. Hear the crowd.
The crowd want it, Sean. The crowd want Miller.
Jimmy's ragging them on.
Sean.
What?
Sean.
Oh, what? What are these two doing here?
Sean, I don't know what, but Ben Rosenthal.
Miller is within hand's reach of the key, but HAVOK is... Wait a minute.
Havok is heading towards the ring.
He's got Jimmy.
And Miller's watching it. It looks like he's choking out Jimmy on the outside. Miller.
Steve, get the key first. You can do it. You can.
He's got to make a choice, Sean. Is it the key or is it Jimmy? The key or Jimmy? I think Mickey's made that choice for him. Pulls him off the ladder. Face first in. And again, face first in.
Is Jimmy all right?
He's writhing on the floor. The referee's checking on Jimmy. Havok and Rosenthal have done what they wanted. I think that Mickey Fortune, Sean, the match.
Mickey! Oh my God, go for it! Go for it, Mickey! She's going to handle the key!
Absolutely.
She's going to take it. Damn it, Tony Toro! Oh my God!
That was Steve's match to win, let's be honest here.
Yeah, he had it won. He was within millimeters of getting the key to the city. Millimeters of getting the key to the city. He could have become the new RCW champion with that key.
That's right.
But instead, he looked after his buddy, his manager, Jimmy C. And I gotta be honest, would HAVOK have done the same thing for Rosenthal if he was in the same situation?
I'm just going to say no. I don't know if you disagree, but I'm probably going to say no.
It's up in the air.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
It also is interesting as well. I just want to quickly say that HAVOK ended up actually winning a key to the city at one point.
He did. Only a couple of years later, he would win the key to the city. But this would stem into one of our favorite rivalries, and we're going to show some of the moments that really brought us to the next encounter between Steve Miller and HAVOK, which would take place at Rocktoberfest.
That's right. See you there.
This time is that we actually get the Team Sassy friendship. We haven't used that in a while. I mean, it was a really good gimmick to start off with, and then we ride in on it. It's big blown up.
Hey! What about we have a live lion?
I think that's illegal, Steve. Why don't you just go get Simba?
Simba?
Simba! Yes, Simba! Do it, Simba! Yes!
Yeah, let's just... Sorry guys, they do this all the time. Do you want to just wrap it up there?
Come with you, sir.
Great. Benjamin Rosenthal.
Watching back last show, you had some quite unsavoury things to say about me. A bit nasty, actually. All I wanted to say to you is, I'm here now. Why don't you say those things to my face?
Sure. All I said on commentary, and what I'm happy to say to your face, is what all of Australian wrestling already knows and agrees with. That you, Benjamin Rosenthal, are an absolute...
Sit down.
Hey, Simba! Fewy?
Simba?
Benjamin? HAVOK? With a C? Is it with a C or with a K? I don't know these guys. What are you guys doing here anyway?
What we're doing here is none of your business. Why don't you go back to whatever toy op shop you came from and let the adults talk.
Yeah, right. Adults, yeah, that's great. How about you two go wander off to whatever toothpaste store you're going to get a 2-for-1 special.
You're going to slap that
stupid... Hey! Should I be holding you back, please? Yeah, there we go.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'll get my sunglasses because your head's so shiny from just trying to...
Are you done?
Yeah, are you?
We've made our point.
What was that? What point, huh?
Whoa! That was uncalled for!
Jeez. These guys are so bald-headed bastards.
right, Fury?
You're right, Fury? You okay?
Yeah.
How's your neck? How's your neck? How was your neck?
Guys, look, thanks, but why did you come to my rescue?
What do you mean? You're a pal.
What are you talking about, man? You're a buddy.
What?
You're a friend.
You're a
padre. Yeah! Okay?
Woo!
Okay.
Let's get a drink. Should we get a drink with our new friend?
He's always been our friend. Yeah.
Let's get a drink.
Let's go get a drink, hey? Okay. I mean, let's get something to eat to you. We're going away, Sean. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Yeah, alright.
Woo!
Weren't we filming a promo?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll leave that till later. Those jerks can do whatever they want.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll be fine. Go for it. You got Simba? You got Simba? I think he doesn't drink anyway. Fine.
Welcome, residents of Riot City, to the official contract signing for the match at Rocktoberfest between Steve Miller and HAVOK. I'm joined today by Jimmy C, and we're just waiting for Benjamin Rosenthal to arrive.
What? That's his name?
Yeah.
Really?
Rosenthal.
We're calling him Rosenthal this entire time.
The managers are here because RCW management has banned the wrestlers from attending after the incident at the gym last time.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, still a little bit sore.
Miller will give you a massage.
Ladies,
Thanks, man.
the hell are you doing, you idiot?
It's alright, I did say Michael with 2 sugars, that's fine. Ah! Dickface! You're here! About time! Apparently your name's Rosenthal. Rosenthal?
Towel.
Why are you still wearing your freaking glasses for, you idiot? Take them off, it's not sunny inside.
Well, maybe it's because it's the reflection of your head. I have to see, you know.
Guys, we're here to sign the contract.
Okay, no worries. Ron Howard can go first.
Oh, really? What's on the contract? What does it say? What does it dictate? What do I need to know?
Dictate, because you're a dick. Whoa, lucky this didn't spill. It's actually
It stipulates that there will be a match between your client and Steve Miller at Rocktoberfest.
What else?
Well, standard contractual things.
Yeah, I need to know what else, because I know it's just like you to pull a fast one. Because one thing I hear about you is that you are quite fast.
Oh, ooh, really? Yeah. That's okay. At least I get it done. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't call that getting it done, and neither with those in the video that I saw.
Really? You saw videos? Well,
yeah.
How about you sign the freaking contract? Are you scared?
Oh, I'm not scared.
Are you scared?
The only thing I'm scared of is that shirt and going blind.
Oh, all I'm scared of is getting the amount of freckles because it looks like you've been out of the sun too much.
Well,
Get yourself a decent tan.
I would get a tan, but you know, I don't really like looking like George Michael. So,
Really?
let's tell that I don't want a pen. Actually, no, don't give me a pen.
Can I sign it? Where'd you get that sweater from?
You should sign
The
it.
school teacher diamond?
Your mum gave it to me after your dad died.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I love the Star Wars sheets, by the way.
No worries.
Really brilliant.
Just, can you sign the
Well,
contract?
I will. Just one more thing.
What's that?
What now?
It's a little bit too orderly here. I think it needs a little bit of HAVOK!
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so sad.
Where are you?
This weekend.
No, it was today. It was. Alright. Fine.
Grandpa forgot his meds again? Or forgot what day it was? There you go. Go get a haircut. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. Easy. Yeah, that's what it's called.
I thought for a long time that Jimmy C and Steve Miller were the biggest jerks walking the face of the planet.
Whoa, Sean, hang on. Hold
Hang
that
on.
thought. Hold that thought.
Hey,
Whoa.
hey!
We're off. We're a hot start. We had Ben Rosenthal shoving Jimmy C.
Well, that just proves my point. I thought they were the biggest jerks on the planet, and then I met these two, HAVOK and Rosenthal. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to do something I don't often do. I'm admitting some serious bias in this match. I want Miller to kick his ass.
Thought you were an unbiased journalist, Sean.
There's no such thing as an unbiased journalist. There's only journalists who admit their bias and move past it. For this match, I'm not moving past it.
Goodness me. Sounds like you're leaning into your bias there, Sean.
I am going to do that for just once. HAVOK and Rosenthal deserve everything they get in this match.
Goodness me.
HAVOK now.
Drags Miller to the outside and ramming his lower back into the ring apron there.
Look, I'm not going to take anything away from HAVOK. He is a storied veteran of Australian wrestling. Pound for pound, one of the most powerful competitors to ever set foot in the ring.
Master of Mayhem can hurt you in so many ways, Sean.
And right up until he allied himself with Rosenthal, I had a lot of respect for him. He desperately needs to pick some better management. That's what's sure.
Look, that's not my favourite part of his
Look at that. Look at that blatant cheating by Rosenthal. Even you can't acknowledge that.
I can't acknowledge it, did you say?
No, I'm right, aren't I? See?
Yeah, your words, Sean.
Miller now getting choked on the top rope.
Indeed.
Jimmy holding back.
Rosenthal and Jimmy C exchange pleasantries across the ring.
Yeah, I've been trapped in a room with those two. It's hostile. It's almost as hostile as what's going on in the ring right now. Big Irish whip into the corner. Crowd trying to rally Miller back in. Drop toe hold into the second turnbuckle. Followed up with a beautiful kick.
Absolutely.
And now the athleticism of the South African superstar. Driving HAVOK to the mat.
Here's a question for you, Sean. If it came down to it, in a match, who would win, Ben Rosenthal or Jimmy C? Because we know the two men in the ring are going to war. What would happen if we put the two guys on the outside? Oh.
Now, see, you saw that. I saw that. I saw you react.
Ben Rosenthal was trying to adjust the apron as he's showing you there.
Don't defend Ben Rosenthal. You know as well as I do. Oh, look out. Big sidewalk slam there by HAVOK. And in answer to your question, I want to say Jimmy.
Come on, Sean. You can't condone that.
I was about to say that Jimmy's underhanded tactics would probably serve him well, and they just did there. Big slam now by the South African superstar.
You can't condone that, surely.
I don't have to condone it. This match continues. I've learned from the best. Cover.
At least you've got one thing right tonight. You acknowledge me as the best.
Jimmy now willing Miller back into it.
Absolutely.
And look, Miller's got House of Fire, but look at him, Tyler. He's rocked.
I was going to say, this match has not gone long. It has been brutal, though. As you can see by that huge jawbreaker and clothesline by HAVOK.
Look, I honestly don't think Miller has been in a match with someone this brutal, this high impact in all his time in Riot City.
Not someone who enjoys hurting you as much as HAVOK does.
And HAVOK loves pain, provided it's somebody else's. His own, he's not so hot on.
He's not hot on it. He will endure quite a bit of it, though,
Absolutely.
so he can dish more out.
Uh-oh. Look out. It's a simple move, that STO, but delivered that sort of force from a veteran. Cover could be enough. There's a long 2 count just from an STO. That shows you how powerful HAVOK actually is.
Shows you how much he's starting to wear down the South African superstar as well, Sean.
Miller has athleticism out the yin-yang, but he is winded right now. As much as he's been able to fight back, HAVOK really took something out of him with that initial barrage.
Steve Miller, reverse chokehold, putting pressure on the neck, but you can see him actually start to grab his lower back as well, Sean. HAVOK has done some real damage here, it looks like.
Needs to get out of that hold. There's that South African uppercut.
Ducks under the right, kick by HAVOK, hits the ropes, comes off.
Big roaring forearm to return.
Absolutely.
Still not enough, though. HAVOK is just a house of granite right now.
Absolutely. Meets him with an elbow. Roaring forearm.
He got
Miller.
all of that one.
He did
Still
indeed.
HAVOK's on his feet.
Huge running uppercut into the corner.
How is HAVOK still standing?
I think HAVOK's just leaning back. I think if he leant any further forward, he would be on his face.
HAVOK out of the way. Oh, no. Look out. Beautiful blue thunder bomb there by the veteran. Still not enough. And then, look, we're seeing it again, Tyler Daniels. That frustration, that almost angst on HAVOK's face.
I'm not worried about HAVOK. I'm watching the veins bulging out the side of the forehead of Ben Rosenthal. He screams from the outside.
Yeah, I don't want to think about his veins.
Jimmy C looking very worried, I've got to be honest with you. It was all smiles and laughter and dancing when they first came out. He is very, very serious right now. He's worried.
SAS-C have been on a hot streak. That hot streak might be about to end with that.
Let's not forget, Sean, Steve Miller could have won the key to the city, if not for losing focus when it mattered most. He was worried about Jimmy C when he had his hands on the key. He could have won the key. He lost focus. He worried about Jimmy C. That cost him his chance.
And, you know, normally I'd argue that with you, but Jimmy himself has said that Steve should have grabbed the key first and then come and helped him. That's what a good manager does. Thankfully, Miller's out of the way. Gets that big uppercut. He got all of that. HAVOK is staggered. But not enough to stop the reversal. Miller ducks under. Big boot! Miller, he got all of that DDT.
How much has Miller got left, though? Goes to the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was very, very close, Sean.
Finally, we're seeing some sign of wear on HAVOK.
Indeed we are.
But it's taken so much out of Miller just to get him to that point. Rosenthal watching very carefully here as Jimmy hypes the residents. Rosenthal watching like a vulture. The distraction, it was enough. Rocket launcher!
More high on impact off that top rope to that lower back of Steve Miller again. You can see him clutch it, roll straight out towards Jimmy C.
Good idea, get out there. Take a moment.
But like you said, it's not even that Rosenthal interferes, it's the threat of him interfering which was enough.
Exactly. And that's the canniness of that slime bag. Uh-oh.
He's on, Sean.
Oh, no, look out. Miller going for the blood diamond on the apron.
Absolutely trading their finishing moves here, trying to finish each other off.
Don't chop a South African in the chest, HAVOK. You won't like what happens. Fired up, Miller.
Clothesline, outside in, Sean.
He's feeling the blessing of the rains there.
Trying to get some feeling back in those legs and trying to get some momentum from this crowd, trying to feed off their enthusiasm.
Look at Rosenthal, look what he's doing. Jimmy C! With the sea mist.
With the what?
The sea mist.
I don't even want to know what that means.
He was drinking CC and dry. Miller now, blood diamond. It's going to be all over. Rosenthal, damn it. Oh, Steve, come on, no, don't lose focus now.
Not again.
Don't do this again, Steve. Jimmy's told you before, get the match won. Oh, no. Rosenthal running for his life, that little worm. Oh, no. Straight into the trap.
That could be enough. That's going to be 1, 2, 3.
It's over.
Your winner, HAVOK!
HAVOK wins the first match.
Yeah, could you believe it? HAVOK victorious. I thought Steve Miller and Jimmy C, the more cohesive unit, but not to be. And that would not be the end of things, though, would it?
No, that absolutely wouldn't. Now, something important happens after this to Steve Miller.
That's right. So it was the night of the Riot City Rumble 2019, and Steve Miller was going to be an entrant in it, but he didn't quite make it, did he, Carmine?
He didn't. Can we roll the footage of that?
I think we can. Let's go right now and show you guys why Steve Miller couldn't make it into the Riot City Rumble 2019.
They have no idea what's coming to them. Oh, Jimmy, we got the finest suits on, man. Look at the Riot City Rumble.
Sharp as a tack.
Let's put Rocktoberfest behind us.
You gotta put your behind in your past, Steve-O.
That's it. We're gonna sift through those pebbles now.
Yeah.
We're gonna come for the rock.
Yeah, Dwayne, we're coming for you.
No, Rocky Monero and the Riot City title.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ah, bag boys are here.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Hang on.
Whoa, that's my bag. What are you doing, dropping it?
Mate, glad to give you my bag, Butterfingers.
Jimmy, what is he doing? He licked his fingers.
What's the matter?
Mr. Miller,
Yes?
you have been served with a letter from the Department of Immigration.
Whoa, easy there, dick face. You want to be served, okay? You know what? I know a dance off when I see one. If you want to serve anyone...
Jimmy. This seems serious. I better open it.
Open it up. You're lucky we didn't go into a dance off, okay? Would have destroyed you.
Jimmy, hold this. Long. All right.
Steve, what's going on, man?
Jimmy, hold on a second.
What is this?
No, one sec.
Come on, man. What is it? What have you guys done? What is this letter?
Jimmy! I'm facing deportation.
What? Deportation? That's ridiculous. You love trees.
I think you're thinking deforestation.
Shut up, horsehead. This doesn't concern you. This is Team Sassy business.
Jimmy. I've been in this country for 20 years, a citizen for 15. Guys, this doesn't make any sense. Your paperwork's wrong.
What, you're telling me you have to go back to South Africa?
Hopefully not, Jimmy. The Rumble's today.
Look, Mr. Miller, you have two options here. You either come with us, with force, or without force.
Force? Force?
Jimmy, this, it must just be a simple misunderstanding. Let me go with these two kind gentlemen. I know the Rumbles today, Jimmy, okay? But I'll go with them. We'll sort this out. You know, I've been here a long time.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem legit.
This is ridiculous.
We'll sort this out. Let me come with you, Jimmy. I'll be back to the Rumble. And if I'm not, you'll figure something out. Let's go. Let's sort this out. I'll be back, Jimmy.
Hang on. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to figure out?
Yes, Mr. Rosenthal, don't worry, it's all been taken care of.
I'm so proud of you. I could have killed you. Yeah. I'm so proud of you, but I really could have killed you. Sean, love you, mate, but freaking hell my neck.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Just
thank you.
Look after yourself, all right? Just, wow.
This deportation crap with freaking Rosenthal. I knew you were behind it, mate. Steve Miller isn't here, but Jimmy C was here tonight at the Riot City Rumble. There was a number to take. Why not take it? And I did it tonight. HAVOK, he may have threw me out, but rest assured, Steve Miller's going to come back. He's going to come back in a big way. That's my brother. Jimmy! You want to go for round two? Huh?
Round two?
Yeah.
You want to go for round two? Let me tell you something about round two. You want to take a punk at me?
Oh!
Stay the hell out of our business!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Is there something you want to maybe tell us, Angus?
What would that be?
About the immigration agent looking like exactly like you?
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. That was not me. I categorically cannot talk about any of that stuff, but I can tell you it wasn't me.
Okay, you can't talk about it, but it wasn't you. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm very confused. Obviously, I mean, it wasn't real. It was a ruse, right? But it did render Steve Miller unable to compete. Jimmy though.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy though made an appearance in the Rumble instead of.
Yeah, that suicide dive will live on in our collective consciousness for years and years to come. But a dejected Steve Miller would come to Jimmy's aid not too long after this match. And they would rekindle the flame between the two.
Yep.
And Steve Miller would put out the challenge for one of the biggest matches, I would say, at this year's Battle for Supremacy.
That's right.
Let's go to that right here on RCW Blast.
The fast-rising up-and-comer, the South African superstar Steve Miller, the decorated veteran HAVOK, and their managers.
Is Rosenthal going to actually wrestle with that jacket on? Really?
That would be a sight to see. Oh my God! Rosenthal asked for the tag. Oh, I get it. He's asking for the tag, and he's asking for Jimmy C. I'm surprised Rosenthal actually has the courage to do this. You know, he even backed down from me once. Here we go.
This is going to be interesting, Sean. Here we go. Jimmy C. Oh, yeah, off comes the jacket, Sean. Oh, God, put it back on, please.
That is a nice Spider-Man belt. Other than that, that's a horrid sight.
Oh, my
Yeah, look at that. C-Man Mania is running wild.
C-Mania.
C-Mania. You know, that is the finest body that Villies can provide.
Yep, we almost have a sponsorship. Come on, Jimmy, tag out. You know what you need to... Come on, Jimmy.
Havok saying, hey, Jimmy, oh my God, what are you doing? Jimmy, no. Oh, no.
I told you, Sean. I told you.
Oh, no.
That was all of, what, 8 seconds, Sean? I told you. I told you.
Jimmy ducked. Blind tag. Havok doesn't realize. Miller with the kick. Jimmy lands on him. What are they doing? Oh, my God. Big Jimmy splash of C-Man, followed by a big South African uppercut. And another. Going for 3. Havok out of the way.
Wily veteran, but drop toe hold. Straight into that second turnbuckle and a kick to the back.
Miller on form.
Boom. You can hear that impact from there.
And Havok is in all sorts of trouble early in this match. No. Miller going for the slam. Couldn't pick him up.
Indeed. Able to block Miller there. Miller ducks underneath. There it is.
Got him that time.
I will give you this, Sean. If Steve Miller can somehow subdue Havok, Ben Rosenthal is in a world of trouble.
Cover. This could be over now. 2. 2 count very early in this match. Havok is rattled. Oh, Havok going for the cheap and dirty tactics there. Blatant thumb to the eye.
Are you sure his thumb was in his eye? I couldn't see that from here. Are you sure?
I'm 100% certain. Just like I'm certain that that body blow landed. And that elbow.
I'll have to take your word for that, Sean. I didn't see it.
Miller misses with the step-up enziguri. Great dodge there by Havok.
He's a wily man. He's been around. He knows what to expect.
Came to Riot City Wrestling alongside Rosenthal, demanding respect, saying he was going to take it. Riot City Wrestling, one of the few places the man called Havok, the master of mayhem, hadn't plied his trade around Australia.
Back elbow, leg drop combination there by Havok.
Classic and dangerous for a reason.
Oh, that's why they call him the classic, Sean.
And this could be a tactical error here. The hatred between these two teams is a tangible thing. I've been caught in the middle of it. Still got the sore neck to prove it. Miller.
Big uppercut. Oh, with a forearm by Havok.
Everything Miller's got, Havok's got an answer for until now.
Oh, that's a tag, Sean.
That's a tag. Rosenthal is the legal man.
And Havok is in no way to help him out right now. In no shape to be able to change this.
Hey, Benny. It's time to take your medicine. Oh, this is going to be sweet. It's going to be so... Damn it! Havok, you are not the legal man.
He is, however, the crafty man. The wily veteran, Sean.
Can't argue with that. Rosenthal now.
That was actually an impressive kick. Boot to the ribs.
And that's an impressive run.
Well, play to your strength, Sean.
Yeah, powdering.
Correct. Run away. Run away.
Havok now, ready to resume the torment.
Rear chin lock applied there.
I really doubt you're going to get Steve Miller to tag out with the residents and Jimmy C cheering him on. Miller winds up.
Oh, runs into a stiff forearm from Havok though. Able to reply with an elbow to Havok though. Whip reversal now. Miller into the ropes. Hits frontwards. Beautiful blue thunder bomb there. 1, 2. Oh. Havok thought that was it. Havok thought that was it, Sean.
I thought that was it.
You and Havok both, absolutely.
Steve Miller will not die. There's no way that Team SAS-C can continue with Team HAVOK in their way. They've got to knock this block down.
I mentioned before that if they could subdue HAVOK, Ben Rosenthal was in a lot of trouble. Right now, Steve Miller is not in a good way, and that does not leave a good spot for Jimmy C.
No, that is very fair. For as much as he's trained, Jimmy is not a wrestler. There's a question mark as to how much he can actually do for his team here. I've got to be honest about that.
Well, he's a hype man, Sean. He can certainly get hype, we know that. Oh, huge.
What impact.
Flying elbow into the corner by HAVOK.
Miller blocks the suplex attempt. And a second.
Shot to the ribs.
Look how red his back is. You can see it from our vantage point. Blood Diamond! No! Flips out of it. Boot to the gut and...
Double underhook suplex by HAVOK. Another big impact move there. Goes to the recovery on 2. God! Oh.
Was that 3? 2. Senior referee Michael Kent confirming that was a 2 count. That was so close.
Very close, Sean. Jimmy C now getting the resonance behind Steve Miller.
HAVOK is effectively wrestling a handicap match here, given Rosenthal's contributions so far.
That's not a nice thing to say about Rosenthal. I mean, I know it's a disadvantage.
Don't chop a South African in the chest. You won't like it, HAVOK.
Well, you say that. He chopped Steve Miller to the ground, though.
It's the first time I've seen that happen. Miller is fired up, though. Firing back. With the residents behind him. Knocks him off his feet. And again. Miller with the kick. Sets him up. Beautiful DDT.
Big implant DDT there, Sean.
Cover. Again, just 2 counts.
Just the 2, Sean. Very, very close. Could not have been closer to a 3.
It feels weird saying this is either team's match, given the makeup of these teams, but that is the situation right now.
Look, essentially he's been wrestled by the 2 gentlemen in the ring, Sean. The 2 on the outside haven't done a lot, and look, let's be honest, it's probably better that way.
Hey, look, Jimmy C's done an awful lot. Not only, he's got him up. Miller wisely slips out with the cover pinning combination.
Again, only a 2 though.
Count.
Catches Miller with a big clothesline.
Jimmy C has done an awful lot for this team. Miller would not be in the position he is right now without Jimmy, and Jimmy would not be the man he's become without Miller. These 2 are a unit. They are bound by blood. They are bound by brotherhood, unlike the other 2 are bound by money and greed. There we go. Landed that enziguri. Jimmy C with the tag.
Well, goes after Rosenthal, who wisely jumps off the apron.
Jimmy firing up. He's actually got HAVOK even more staggered. Oh no. Slips out. With the calf kicks, chopping the big man down. Oh!
One shoulder block changes everything, Sean.
It might have changed Jimmy C's entire physical structure.
Huge tackle there huge tackle to the C-man by HAVOK there.
HAVOK.
Catches Steve Miller with a straight elbow. Steve not paying attention. He's now off the apron.
Oh, look at this. The weasel now comes out. Look at this disgusting excuse for a human being right here. And I know you feel the same way.
Oh, look, did you hear me argue, Sean? I don't hate it, that's for sure.
Oh, Miller.
Drags HAVOK to the outside.
He's got him. Look at that, on the ground.
Tornado DDT off the apron.
Rosenthal doesn't realize what's happened yet. Jimmy blocks him. Rosenthal, you are in for a world of hurt. Right to the throat, Jimmy C.
That got him sweet on the button of the jaw, Sean. You can see Rosenthal now really understanding what he's in for.
I don't think he does.
Oh no,
Blood Diamond! He is down. They've got this one. Wait, what's Jimmy doing? What is he? Oh my God, no. It can't be. He's not.
What?
Look.
Who?
Look.
Where?
Watch, here it comes.
What? What's coming?
Oh! I think we're going to see it. The elbow pad's off. Here it comes. the most electrifying move in all of Riot City Wrestling, the Seaball's elbow!
The what?
The Seaball's elbow! He's got him! Team SAS-C wins with the Seaball's elbow here at HQ Complex.
You know, Kitty, I should really give Ben a call. Reconcile things, you know? Don't want to hold sort of grudges or bad blood. We just never saw eye to eye, you know? His head was so shiny, man. It's hard to see anything. I wonder what he's doing now. Nah, it doesn't matter.
So many memorable moments, and the match was just so much fun. To be there live was such a beautiful experience.
Yeah,
it was, and very, very, very satisfying for me.
Yeah, love to see Jimmy C finally get his win over Ben Rosenthal.
Yeah.
Ben Rosenthal's comeuppance, and it's funny after this because HAVOK would actually go on to have a really storied career in RCW. Steve Miller would hang around for a little bit longer, but he would ultimately leave RCW, and Jimmy C would go on to do some stuff that.
No, well, you know, I'm going to stop you there because the interesting thing about Jimmy is that, you know, I mean, when you compare him to someone like a Ben Rosenthal, right? Ben Rosenthal is just conniving and he's condescending and stuff like that. But I hate to say it, but you can kind of see that from Jimmy a little bit too. We liked him, but you can kind of see it, can't you?
I think Ben Rosenthal in this rivalry, some of his actions rubbed off on Jimmy C.
Yeah,
we can see that later on when he turns on Red Shield, when he helps Jet Armstrong with the Emerald Crown.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but I believe that'll just about have to do us for today on the RCW Blast.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching this episode of RCW Blast. We will be back next week with another exciting episode. Stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching.
Until then, farewell for now, but not forever.